and welcome everybody. Happy Chinese New Year. It's going to be a great video. Let's get into it. So basically, I believe it's called a French chart, um, and I wanted to lay out my portfolio. I do this for me to get my head around how everything works in the portfolio and um, what I'm selling, what I'm buying, where I'm moving to, what protocols are doing what for me. And even just by making this picture here that I've done, you can see I've got a question mark next to my Joe position that I have on Avalanche. And it made me question something else as well that I've got on here. So I wanted to talk through it, go through the main apps that I'm using, and yeah, hopefully we can learn something. Maybe you learn something from me, but also if you guys have got any better methods or ways or something more efficient, then it could be a two-way thing. Great, so I'm going to start from the left hand side. You can see my bank. This is where I earn money from my day job. That would go into a centralized exchange. I use crypto.com because I have access to their debit card, which can be topped up using crypto. So that's like the flow of money from the real world into crypto.com. And then I could put that into a debit card to be saved. Actually, from crypto, I've just noticed this could be two ways towards Avalanche here, and also like away. It could go in two directions. It's not just one way. Anyway, so we're going to start from here from the right. So the top one here is Convex, and it is vote locked Convex, VLCVX, and that's probably my biggest single position in my portfolio. And so every 2 weeks you can delegate your vote locked Convex on Votium and receive bribes. So my plan would be to receive the bribes and sell them for Ethereum and dollars as well. I believe in the longevity of Ethereum. I think it's worth stacking now. Also, gas fees are a pain in the bum, aren't they? Also, stacking dollars is also good, and I think one thing that this pullback has told me is that having a stable stack is very important. So that's the plan there. Then underneath, I've got this FXS. There's a Frax share position that has been locked on Convex. So that's a CVX FXS position, which let's go over to it actually here. So I'm on the Frax bit. So I've given this a good read. One thing that's what I'm thinking of, so if you convert FXS to CVX FXX, staking this isn't available at the moment, okay, but it is coming soon in the form of CVX FXS and a FXS pool. When staking the LP tokens, you'll be earning the usual rewards from VEFXS plus a share of the Convex LP's boosted FXS earnings. Mad, that's a whole mouthful. I'm revisiting this like tonight, so I'm questioning: am I gonna have to a position of CVX FXS? Am I gonna have to now half that and have half FXS, half CVX FXS? What a mouthful! And then create an LP token, and then put it back into here. I'm a little bit confused about that. I do believe in Frax, maybe not as much as say Convex, because I've got nothing to go by at the moment. Convex and what I'm doing here is with Curve is a whole different story. As you can see, look how much is locked over here, and how much. Look, that's what, 1 billion. 1,000 million is 1 billion, right? think so. So Billion's been locked in Convex here. So that's some madness. It seems as though here with the Frax, like there's only 64 million. That's chump change in this world. So clearly not many people have been doing it. They've probably still doing the VEFXS, so they've staked it directly into Frax. So why did I, like a Kino, put it into Convex super early? Not sure. So that's something I've been questioning myself about. But when the rewards do come, I could again sell them for Ethereum and dollars. So that's something for me to think about. My FXS position. I'm very happy with the Convex position I have. Ooh, okay, so I broke it down here. Lock CVX for VLC CVX. Get bribes through Votium. Sell the rewards for Ethereum and US dollars. So that's 28% of my portfolio currently. And then something similar here, convert FXS to CVX FXS, stake the LP token for rewards, then probably sell rewards for Ethereum and dollars as well. Let's go down. Let's go to the green area because this is on Phantom. And I've got three main positions here, which is the in spirit position, XLQDR, and multi. So here you can see the in spirit generates spirit rewards, and I've got down here to like sell it for dollars. I've got my XLQDR position, generates all these in rewards, probably my favorite protocol, and then I'm looking at maybe selling them, maybe holding some of them. Yeah, and then lastly the multi, which used to be any swap, but it's all about multi now. That isn't, you can't actually stake it at the moment, the token, but it's coming out. So this is somewhat for the future. But hopefully, well, that will be generating rewards, which then I can accumulate and sell. Before we go on, just notice how like the coins, the dollars here are pointing towards my curve stable stack, and even the dollars here in my Phantom section are pointing towards the curve stable stack. So a lot of my stables, I want to kind of move into one place to get a decent percentage on. I thought curve is like relatively risk free compared to a lot of obscure low market cap protocols. So to put it into curve and generate rewards, I thought would be worthwhile. So let me just go to that one. So it was like lock spirit for in spirit, receive weekly spirit rewards, future potential for bribes as well, sell rewards for US dollars, and relock if necessary. Same thing kind of with LQDR as well. And then this multi I wrote here, like it's speculative because it hasn't really come to fruition, the usefulness of the token. However, we do know we're going to be able to stake it. And it's very narrative driven, and from the people that I watch online, it's all about the narratives and this cross-chain interoperability is I feel like as the longer you spend in the crypto world, you'll realize the importance of that. So that's why. So I'd lock my multi for VE multi, and we don't really know the rewards, when it will happen, or how they will happen, like what tokens you're going to receive. And here you can all see the proportion of the portfolio size here. Liquid Driver was a 1% play that turned into 16%. That is beautiful. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. So then I've got this big question mark next to Joe, because I lock Joe for X Joe, then you stake X Joe for Joe, and then you sell the rewards for US dollars, and it's 1.3% of my portfolio. It's not very meaningful. Yeah, look, I got a question because as I was making this, I really questioned like what I'm doing. see here, so like you can stake your Joe tokens, which you're really not going to tell me. Nah, let's try and get a refresh here. Oh, it wants you to connect. Gee whiz. Oh, okay, so it was about 45% APR in the last 7 days. So it's generating some nice income, and that's like a buyback system. So um, my X Joe is going to be worth more Joe over time. Cool. But then I was like really questioning, like, so how am I going to extract value from my X Joe position? I later checked and realized I wasn't like staking it here, which I should have been, which should have been like another 20% on top of that. So yeah, I just don't think my position is really big enough to really do anything. I'm questioning this now. As you can see here, it is my battery. Yeah, oh my gosh, it is 1.3% of my thing. So maybe it's worth doing something a bit more interesting with that. Not sure. And yeah, then the last thing is just to use my stables that I do generate, and have like a savings account on Curve, which the rewards would be sold and reinvested. I use Avalanche as the middle platform because I can easily deposit and withdraw to and from my centralized exchange of choice. I'm using crypto.com. You can use the Avalanche C chain to deposit US dollars to Avalanche and from Avalanche. And then from crypto.com, I can move it onto my debit card to live the dream with. So um, that's why. So that's, as you can see here, the dollars that are here can come back to crypto.com, and then I'd intend for them to go back to my debit card that I'd be using. So you know what, I'd really recommend people that have their portfolio, especially if you're planning on like generating INCOOM, to do this. Like how is your business model looking? This ain't the perfect one. There's probably a lot of holes or flaws in it, and I'd love to hear your ideas. It's definitely not financial advice, and you definitely shouldn't just go copy my portfolio allocation. However, it just gives you something to think about, and like literally writing it out and um, showing you guys has made me think more deeply about like what am I trying to do here. So although I'm showing you this now, I might go and even change a couple of positions because maybe they don't fully suit my needs. So yeah, that's it. I'd love to hear what you think and any suggestions. Comments are greatly appreciated. I love interacting. Likes and subscribes are also appreciated. Thank you for your time. Have a great evening. 新年快乐.